So, according to my my feedback on my videos, there's 3 videos that are popular. Car videos. My Audi videos. I think a couple of the onboard diagnostic videos are popular videos on my feedback, on my analysis of videos, which is like, you know, if I knew that Audi video would be so popular, I bet if every bit of that Audi video would have been like, maybe I would have been on the road to getting monetized. But the Audi is long gone, and I had no way of, I had no direction. Well, okay, I had a little bit of direction, I had a little bit of help, but I had no way of paying for the back registration. Especially now, I'm going through something I'm not going to elaborate too much on, because you know how it goes when you exploit yourself. And some things, like, you heard that story about that one Benghazi situation, and this guy put a video about Muhammad that was accurate to the story, but it was offensive. Oh no, don't show Muhammad that way. So speaking of Muhammad, this video, this Tim's Variety Show is about God. So warning, be warned, there's going to be a lot of God, you know, they say it's a God thing. Sounds kind of silly when you say, oh, it's a God thing. But it really is. When you know God, you don't look at life the same. So be prepared. This video is going to be a lot of God stuff, especially the God of Christ, especially walking with God, and Christianity. Not Christianity as like a culture, but Christianity as your life. So here it is. Hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Offended by something, and if you do, hello everybody, and welcome to Tim's Variety Show. Yay! Hope you all enjoy it, and keep in mind, well, this show is different than the other shows. I named it God. You guys ever think about God? Oh boy, that'd be wonderful. And also, leave a comment, subscribe, and what's the other one? Comment, like, subscribe. Oh, hit the notification button too, so you can get more Tim's Variety Show. And thank you very much for stopping by. Enjoy the show.
I don't want to put the cart before the horse. I just want you to believe the gospel. And if you put the horse before the cart, believe the gospel, then you'll believe the Bible, because it's God's instruction book. He'll open the eyes of your understanding the moment you're born again. So please just consider the gospel. Think about your own sins. Think about the secret ones that you thought that no one has seen but God has seen. Think about what Christ did on the cross. Think about your soul and how valuable your life is.
Religion is like more of a tool of control. So they use the fear factor of hell to control people, saying if you don't follow these rules, you're gonna go to hell. Meanwhile, they breaking all the rules, making all the money, and basically controlling the world.
Well, God's gonna get him. That's hypocrisy. God will get him on a judgment day.
That's what I'm saying. That's, you know, the meek shall inherit the earth. But meanwhile, y'all gonna struggle, but we're gonna live good now. But don't worry, we're gonna be punished in the afterlife that we have no proof of. See, I got a problem with that.
Well, your proof is your death. Death shows you that God is serious about sin. So will you please think about this? Think about my earnestness and how I care about you. Man, I don't want your money. I'm not saying join a church. I'm saying, please, you don't know when you're going to die. It could be tonight, could be tomorrow. And this is your eternity. So would you please think about what we talked about?
Okay. I will agree to think about it if you agree to think about what I talked about.
I certainly will. Hey, thanks for talking to me.
It's like this. I think the most relevant and the most like completely undisputed proof of God is gravity. Could you explain to me gravity? I mean, the earth spins in such a way things don't fly off, but the same force that causes the earth to rotate is the same force that keeps objects close to the earth. You gotta explain to me gravity. How is it that things stay on earth? Why don't things just fly off and float? Gravity or terminal velocity is 180 miles per hour. An airplane has to go faster than 180 miles per hour to stay off the ground. Riddle me this, somebody. Tell me what keeps object gravity. But explain to me gravity. What accidental forces make gravity work? Really? I mean, it's mind-blowing to me is gravity. The things stay on Earth. Really? That's all an accident, that things stay on Earth the way they do?
Isaiah lived in a nation in a severe spiritual and moral crisis. In fact, God had already given Isaiah the message of judgment upon this nation, along with the other pre-exilic prophets who had been warning Israel that judgment was coming, and of course it came in the form of the Babylonian army destroying the city of Jerusalem and carrying away the people of Israel captive into Babylon. This was a result of their defiance against God, of their spiritual apostasy, and their moral disintegration. Isaiah was watching all of that happening around him. And the question that you might pose as you come to these chapters is this question: what is needful? What kind of person is God looking for in a time of crisis? That is what this text tells us. Let's begin with an understanding of the crisis that existed in the nation by looking at chapter 5. The language here is unique, it is beautiful, it is musical, if you will. For chapter 5 begins with a song. It is admittedly a plaintive song, it is a weeping song, it is a dirge, it is a requiem, it is a sad song. But here's how the song goes. Let me sing now for my well-beloved, a song of my beloved concerning his vineyard. Here comes the song. My well-beloved had a vineyard on a fertile hill.
Remove the reservoir back here, right? Oh, shoot, I just dropped the dang tool. Oh, there it is. Oh, while we're down here, check this out. This is so cool, isn't it? The official moth grinder. I thought that was cool. Anyways, I'll share that with you. But anyways, it's like I thought. To remove the reservoir, it's a 10 millimeter.
Application to our present day. I have no problem about preaching against the social ills of the day, and I have no problem with naming certain names in a sermon at appointed times. So I have no problem with that. I just don't know that I'm really wanting to sing hymns about it. I would rather my pulpit, in which I can be far more precise and far more definitive, both with negative denial and positive assertion. As I'm making statements, this is not what I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying. A song is very limited. No song can compare to a sermon. No song can have the same precision and breadth of truth that a sermon can. So with a sermon, I've got 50 minutes to be explicit, as well as dealing with issues that are implicit. But with a song, it's still a 3-minute, some of it's a soundbite. And it can raise certain issues that go unaddressed in a song, where a sermon can be much more specific in addressing issues.
Hey, I'm Todd. I'm going to be your Uber driver. What's your destination?
2054 Kemple Lane.
No. Your eternal destination. The liberals, they brought in Pelagianism. It's the old Sabellian heresy, denying the Trinitarian Godhead. 3 persons, 1 God, not to the Sabellians. No. They would say that it's actually just 1 God. Please, somebody!